I'd like to invite Milt Williams up once again to introduce our next inductee.
I'd like to introduce Doug Abercrombie for the induction into the CCAA Hall of Fame in the coach category. Doug Abercrombie coached the Capilano University Blues for 16 very successful years. When Doug first arrived on campus in 1995, he inherited a team that only had 3 returning players. For him, this was no problem. He brought a group of new high school grads in that he knew from the provincial all-star program, and he brought them into the Blues family and inducted them. This group of athletes went on to win the national title that year in Medicine Hat, and Doug then took those girls and new recruits again to win in 96, 98, 2000, and 2001. 5 incredible national championships for the women's soccer team. One of Abercrombie's favorite sayings was money in the bank. Every time he made the girls run at the end of practice when they were dog-tired, he would say, "It's money in the bank for nationals." The girls believed in him so much, and he was so inspirational to them that they really wanted to work hard for him and to win, and so they did. I personally used to laugh when, at our yearly coaches meetings, the coaches would work out practice times, and the volleyball and basketball coaches would argue over practice time in the gym and how late some of the practices would be. Doug, very quietly, would sit there and look at them and eventually say, "Try practicing in the cold and the rain." And if anyone would argue with him, all he would do is he would say, "It builds character and winners," and then take his 2 national championship rings, clink them together, and he'd say, "I got 3 more at home." There was no further arguments. Doug achieved much at Capilano University. He appeared in the provincial championships 14 out of the 15 years that he coached at Capilano, out of the 16 years he coached at Capilano. He won 8 provincial championships during that time. He appeared in the national championships 7 times, winning 5 times. And in 2002, he was the finalist for the 3M Coach of the Year across all sports. And the list can go on and on and on. But Doug, one of the nicest coaches to ever grace the halls of Capilano University. Doug, truly congratulations into your induction into the as coach into the CCAA Hall of Fame.
Usually I'm standing here talking to a lot of sweaty people, but thank you very much to the CCA for this great honor. I really appreciate it. There's 2 people I'd like to really thank. Milt Williams, who keeps nominating me for these kind of awards. I'm in the Burnaby Sports Hall of Fame because of Milt. And if Joe hadn't hired me, I wouldn't be standing here today. So thank you very much to both of you. I once had a parent say to me, "I can understand why you coach." And I thought, oh God, out in the rain, putting up nets, taping 16 ankles before practice, there an hour before everybody, there an hour after everybody. And he said to me, when my son does something really well, like gets a pass and turns and scores a goal, I get a nice warm feeling right through here. He said, "You get that opportunity 18 times because they're all your kids." And he was right, I did. And there's 4 young ladies over here who represent all of the players that ever played for me. Michelle, Melissa, Abby, and Amy. And on behalf of all those players who gave me that nice warm feeling, thank you very much.